Hello everyone, and welcome to Fleet Plays Rule the Waves. Before we start, I just wanted to get a few things sorted and do a sound test quickly. Make sure everything's coming through as it should be, and get all the links set up and let the folks on Patreon know that the stream is ongoing. And once that's done, we'll remove the nice little image of ramblings, and we'll get started proper. For those of you who were here last, you'll remember that currently we are literally right on the cusp of the the Second Russo-Japanese War. This time, the war has moved quite succinctly to the Dreadnought era. And we're looking... We're looking at a massively powerful strike force, just completely overwhelming the Japanese in pretty much all metrics at this point. You thought they'd have learned their lesson the first time. And there we go. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so that's all in place. They've been notified. I just want to let the Discord server know that this is happening. Well, the old one. The new one will be known at some other time. Right then, now that all the practicalities are out of the way, we can get cracking. Okay, so where are we right now? Well, we have 8 Dreadnought battleships in theatre. They're all relatively slow, only capable of 17 knots. But I believe they all have turbines. Well, apart from the first class, where the first class both the Dreadnought classes have VTE, which is a bit annoying, but we'll refit them later. We've got the Navarin class battle cruisers, which are, I think, by some metric, currently the most powerful battle cruisers in the world. We've also got the 4 Retisvan rounding out the fleet. And we've got... oh god, that sounds annoying. There we go. There we go. And then we've got the Field Marshal Ruminasatev class as the last class of pre-dreadnoughts. We've got some old Russian armoured cruisers in the Baltic, and the Varigs and the Voyns in Northeast Asia, just to make absolutely certain that we carry home the win. If they get damaged, I'll bring them in for repairs. All of the Sapphire class are now where they should be, out in Northeast Asia. I've no doubt they'll do fantastic work against the IJN. And a bunch of older Rinder and Flora class cruisers are in Northern Europe, despite the appalling losses they took in the war with France. Like, we lost a good chunk of them. And of course, the last Bogatyr has been moved to Northern Europe to keep her out of the way. We've got a few more destroyers. They'll be trundling out to Northeast Asia now to bolster our destroyer numbers. Russian destroyers, you're looking at 700-ton ships with 4 3-inch guns, fairly effective. In 4 months, we'll have the most powerful pair of dreadnought battleships the world has ever seen. and we've also got another pair of battle cruisers on the slips as well. These are incredibly powerful ships armed with 8 14-inch guns in both sets of classes. And they are, quite frankly, utterly superior to anything Japan has or could possibly be building. Japanese battle cruisers are slower than mine with less armour, though they have bigger guns. They have invested a great deal of force into their armoured cruisers. The Japanese fleet is hopeless. There's very little they can do at this point. We have double their dreadnoughts, equal their number of battle cruisers. They have more pre-dreadnoughts, but that doesn't really matter. We have 7 armoured cruisers to their 10, but ours are bigger than theirs and more powerful. We have 10 light cruisers to their 1, and yes, they outnumber us massively in destroyers, but provided we don't seek too many close actions, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me see if anyone has joined us. Hey, Montana is here. Comrade Fleet is fine. Oh, I have forgotten to turn... Oh, no, I haven't forgotten to turn off. The stream just hasn't caught up yet. So, here we go again. What was I going to do? I was going to do something, wasn't I? There we go. And next turn. Oh, no, thank you. Yes, the war's just started, and I need to... What was it? Oh, yeah, I've done that. So we're invading the Lantung Peninsula, seizing that off them. Ships under construction. Submarines. No submarines yet. What was it I was going to do? Something I was going to do. What was it? Oh, yeah. Drop intel with France. Raise intel with Japan. What was it? Something important. What was it? Oh, trade protection. That's right. So, let me just very quickly put a bunch of cruisers on trade protection in various parts of the world. Which brings us to 15, and then Russian vessels in the Caribbean, also on trade protection. And to make up the numbers... Oh no, there we go, so we'll use the ones in the Baltic for trade protection. And then these ones can stay on foreign station to keep the foreign station flag flying. Even though we're still apparently missing some. There we go. Excellent. Right, let's absolutely annihilate them. Cruiser action. They're brave. They're probably relying on their... Yeah, they're going to be relying on their battle cruisers. I have a 2 knot speed advantage. I have slightly smaller guns, but the power output isn't too bad. We have these are one of the only class of Russian capital ships that actually have directors. And it looks like, in fact it appears to be, that they've got 2 battle cruisers to R3. Well, this is going to be a short, bloody fight. Yep, this is not gonna last long. We've got better fire control, I think. And we've got better armor. They're trying to run back towards the towards Port Arthur, which they actually control right now. Although we will be taking it off them. Run past the rear. I'm going to sink both these battle cruisers because they don't have... Because I can keep my speed. I've got oil-fired turbines. There's very little they can do. They can't run. They can't hide. And we have the fire control directors to hit them at a fairly decent range. They're just outside of main battery range for some of the guns, but never mind. We'll make sure they can't get away. This is where one of the disadvantages of cross-deck fire come into play. I hope their ships are coal-fired because their grates will eventually foul. Ours won't. Oh, Ochakov is having... How can she have fouled grates? She's an oil-burning ship. Yeah, they're desperately running for Port Arthur. Yep, they just flat out ran for Port Arthur. And left one of their Hazakaze class destroyers to... Oh, she is an old destroyer. She's a really old destroyer. Like, that is honestly kind of sad. Oh well. Rest in pepperoni. I mean, I wanted to kill their battle cruisers, but I don't think I'll get to. Still, I'll take a merchantman as a consolation prize. Their battle cruisers can't stand. They just cannot stand against mine. Didn't have the capability to actually pin them down, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. You guys are oil burning, right? I'm not misremembering that. Oh no, you're coal burning. Oh, I thought you were oil burning. Oh no, that's the next. That's the next generation. That's these guys. I think these guys are. Yeah, these are the oil burning ships with the 14-inch guns. Yeah, these are the ones that are absolutely going to annihilate the Imperial Japanese Navy once I get them all into service. Although I am half tempted to break up Imperator Alexander III on the slips and build something better. I'm not sure, though. I don't know whether to complete the second pair of Sisoi Veliki class ships. I might do, yeah, because they're 20 months. That's not... Yeah, they're a bit far along, whereas Imperator Alexander III and Padoba are a bit far behind. And I wonder if we could do better with the technology we have now. Yes, we absolutely can do better. It's basically a Russian big cat. "90 rounds per gun, speed-focused engines, and that just about gets us through. Remove the torpedoes to give us a little bit of margin for error. Yeah, and then we'll build those instead, because that gives 2 guns forward for chasing. They also look nicer as well. Yeah, so I'll break up Imperator Alexander on the stocks, along with Prevnitz on the stocks, and we'll build those 2 instead. And Prevnitz can be a one-off ship. It is nice to see you. The 2 people who are watching. It's very nice to have people who do watch and actually interact. So, next turn. Cruiser action. Okay, they've got us down to 2 battle cruisers because one of our ships is in dockyard hands. But that's not a problem. If that's their 2 battle cruisers, which it may well be. Yes, it is. It's not an even fight. It's not a fair fight. That's destroyers. I'm not mad or suicidal enough to pursue them through their own destroyer screen. At this sort of close-range knife fight, my ships are much better than theirs. Turn away. We don't want to get torpedoed. I have the thicker armor, and I have a better extended belt. I'm much better able to take this sort of close-range pounding knife fight of an action. Yeah, Ochakov really does have a problem. She's always significantly slower than her fellows. Did you take a bad engine hit? Yeah, looks like. It's not that big of a deal. The Akoma class aren't faring much better. Keep firing, boys. Is she even involved? Yeah, Rybnik's being double-teamed. We're going to double back, regroup with Ochakov, and then form a unified battle line and give fire. 5. Oh, breakaway. How? How are they doing this? My ships are better than theirs. Bloody hell! Are they keep knocking? Do they keep knocking out her engines? Yes, they do keep knocking out her engines. 6-inch fire is knocking out her engines and boilers. There, that caused the battle cruisers to break away. How are they not badly damaged when we are? Like, we have better armor than they do. In pretty much every metric. And yet somehow they're the ones winning this engagement? I genuinely don't understand it. It makes no sense. Never mind, we'll break away, covered by our destroyers. Oh, God. I don't understand it. Comrade? What are you talking about, comrade? This isn't Soviet Russia. What? No, I'm sorry. There is no way. Like, I have superior ships with better armor. How have they managed to sink one of my battle cruisers when I have superior ships to them? I don't understand it. It makes no sense. Has the AI decided that Japan just needs to win now because Russia's winning too hard? And so it's basically made all their guns hit at every shot they've fired. And then my guns not hit anything. Because that's what it feels like. Oh, you're kidding me. It looks like a torpedo defense ate it, but no, she's probably gonna die. That's probably both battle cruisers. Yep. The Japanese sunk 2 of my battle cruisers when they just absolutely should not have. It should have been the other way around. Like, my battle cruisers were superior. I should have won that. There's just no way that should have gone the way it did. My battle cruisers were superior ships. How did they lose? Now Navarin's outnumbered 3-1. Right, here's a chance to actually revenge. It's not a large fleet action. We've only got 2 out of our... Well, it looks like it's going to be a night action. Oh, that appears to be... Oh, that's a Hyuga class, and she's just taken a torpedo hit and an absolute pasting from Sasadievich and Divznat Apollosto. That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. That's 2 of their Hyuga class ships. which are some of their most powerful dreadnought battleships they have, and we've possibly got a kill on one already. Although we do seem to be very vulnerable to losing turrets in action, I've noticed. Which is a bit annoying. It does appear as though we have actually managed to... Because usually they'd be able to run if they were able to, if they because they have a 22 knot speed, but luckily, and we only have 17, but luckily we managed to put a torpedo into it and actually savage it during the first moment of the action. So, luckily, we're going to kill that Hyuga class, which should equalize us somewhat for the destruction of 2 of our battle cruisers. We just need to keep it up now. Yeah, there's no way she can survive 3 torpedo hits at this point. She's doomed. I'm going to keep pounding her, though, until she goes down. Yep, she's gone down. Alright, fantastic. Cruising speed. Let's go home. We've achieved our objective. Yeah. Increased her armor in future designs and refit more armor onto older designs. You're honestly right. It seems to me that we are having real problems with turrets being jammed and knocked out of action during battle. Still, Battle of the Korean Arch. Victory is a victory. Yes, please. It's fantastic. Enemy submarine has torpedoed and damaged our ship Voin. Right, I need a class of corvettes, please, that are really cheap to build. Nope, that's far too big and expensive. That's more like it. Yes, I want minesweeping gear because I don't want the fleet to get clobbered. A 3-inch gun. 500 tons, 17 knots. That will do very nicely. Yes, I don't want to use turbines because that would cost way too much. So let's get... let's get 7 of these building, and then another 7 later, because submarines are not something I want to trifle with. Okay, Navarin leading 3 of our more powerful cruisers. Add 1 ship. We've got no more ships to add. I can add Varig to Cruiser Division 2, which will probably help that one. Right. I just have to hope that the Japanese haven't sent all 3 of their battle cruisers, otherwise we're in for a bit of a problem. If they have sent all 3, then we're in trouble. They haven't sent all 3, now it's a chance for a bit of revenge. Keep the range up, use our superior director fire control and our much, much better armor. Again, all of our turrets knocked out. Oh, the Akoma looks to be in a bad way. If we can bring the battlecruiser advantage down to 2-1, that would be amazing. That's primarily what we need to do. Oh, no, that's a bit close. Yes! Lady Luck is smiling on me again. Ikoma struck a mine. Oh, you're mine now, buddy boy. You're dead, son. You dead. You dead. You dead. This is revenge for my sisters. Captain of Navarin just taking absolutely no prisoners. Yes! Revenge! Revenge! Oh, you're kidding! God damn it. We've got better torpedo defense than you. Clear the destroyers for a flotilla attack. Try and put more torpedoes into the Acoma if we can. Drop the Navarin down to cruising speed. Oh! Is that what's one hit? That's 2 hits! Okay, she's dead. She is... Okay, Rurik is hit by a torpedo. That's not a problem. Where is she? She's in... yeah, so she's going home. That's fine. I've already achieved the goal of part of this mission. I've damaged and sunk 1 or more of the Japanese battle cruisers, thereby redressing the balance from 3-1 to 2-1. He did sail right into the minefield. Oh, no. Navarin, don't die, don't die, don't die. Whatever that ship is, make sure it dies. Someone torpedo it, whatever it is. Yeah, our dreadnoughts seem very, very vulnerable to being... Oh, we've torpedoed something. I think this may have been a mistake on the part of the Japanese Empire, because they've just blundered into, well, what I could only describe as a really bad time for them. Navarin's torpedo defense is really serving her well. Yep, that's a Nibuki class cruiser, which is, yep, that's one of their more modern cruisers going down, and presumably another one as well, since another one took 2 torpedoes. So we've done well there, lads. We've actually done really, really well there. An Austrian... Sorry, Austrian? Austrian? A... Oh, is it? Is it not? Sailed right into the minefield. Oh, yeah. Yes, put Navarin into dry dock, just because she's going to need repairs after that. But she did her job. She sunk her opposite number. I mean, that battle off thingy should have been must have been a fluke then. I think I was too aggressive. My ships don't have enough margin of superiority. Like, yeah, the additional armor helps, but it's not enough of a margin of superiority to actually mean I can just go and fight a slugging match with the Japanese battle cruisers. I've basically got to treat them with respect. I think that was my mistake. I mean, at that point, raid as much coastal shipping as you want to, Japan. I've got you. I've definitely sunk an armoured cruiser. I've definitely sunk a battle cruiser, with another probable armoured cruiser sunk, as something took 2 torpedoes. So, yeah. That's turned the war around a bit. Looks like the Japanese were going to have some victories, but nope, we just turned it round. A battleship sunk and a battlecruiser sunk. Yep. Excellently done. A victory for the Russian Empire, the Battle of Vladivostok. Continued operations will secure total victory. I'm not letting them get away with this. Retisvan! Retisvan rammed and sunk an enemy submarine. Pre-dreadnought OP. Oh my god. They lost 2 submarines. How many submarines does Japan actually have at this point? 21. And then 2 Sisoi Velikis are going to come out of the slips, which is fantastic. That'll be fine. Within a year we'll have Prevnets to offset some of the losses in battle cruisers. And then of course Sisoi Veliki will also come out again, which is fine. Submarine, low priority, but I want high priority to anti-submarine technology. Q ships, I think, yes, I think it might be worth investing in some merchant ships too. Fleet battle. Okay, yep, this is it. This is the big one. Oh god, so many of our destroyers are... Do we have any more? No, yeah, this is it. This is the entire Pacific Fleet. Well, we've just got to hope that this goes well. Oh boy, they're right there. Yeah, it's going to be a night action, but I can't afford to not take this fight. I've got them blockaded inside their base at Port Arthur. They have to break out towards Japan. We have to prevent them from doing so. Turn. Oh. That's it, boys. Keep with it. Yeah, they keep trying to break out further and further north. Enemy ship KE is hit by a torpedo. Some of our light cruisers are getting horribly mauled. Oh, yeah, looks like they fired a torpedo spread at us. Hard right. Take us a bit further out of range. Just don't let them turn away. I don't like night actions, but this one's... I have a massive advantage. And this is too good an opportunity to pass up. A chance to kill their fleet. Oh, that must be the enemy battle cruisers. I suspect. Oh, you... How can she be hit by a torpedo? Ugh, never mind. It's alright. She's not badly damaged enough to fall out of line. Whoa! We lost one of our armoured cruisers to a flash fire. Good lord. That is unlucky. I'm not going chasing shapes in the dark. No way. Varig, what are you doing? Enemy destroyers, turn away. Especially when the range to launch torpedoes is higher than the sighting range. Yeah. It's a bit risky, this. No, I think we break contact and steam for Korea. We've already lost one cruiser to a flash fire. Yeah, Retisvan is probably going to become a museum ship. Yep. Also, hello, Brandon Larson. I have seen you there. Welcome to the Russo-Japanese War 2 Electric Boogaloo. We won the first one decisively, and we're going to win the second one decisively, but problem is, this night action seems to only be favouring the Japanese. So I'm going to break it off. And steam home. Yep, for exactly that reason. We've got ships in the fleet that have taken torpedo damage, and I want to maintain my crushing dreadnought advantage over the Japanese. I mean, yes, admittedly, there will be 2 reinforcements with 14-inch guns coming out to the fleet, but still. One of which will be fleet flag. Which will bring us back to 10 dreadnoughts in the Far East. And 4 pre-dreadnoughts. It's a crushing advantage in dreadnought numbers we have over the Japanese. And I want to keep it that way. Yeah, that was it was a victory for Japan, but not really. Yeah, go on. Go on, Army, you can impress me. Spain entered the war on our side? Okay. I mean, alright. Sure, Spain. What are you bringing to the fight? A pair of rather... Whoa, that's a weird dreadnought battleship. Alright. All forward firepower much there, Spain. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit weird. Yeah, these are all a bit weird. So Britain has commissioned the Redoubtable class dreadnoughts, which are pretty much what I expected them to be. And the incomparable class battle cruisers. And then, of course, the battle cruiser Queen Mary. Which is not really surprising. I need to think about... Yeah, so we need those 2 ships built now. Cruiser action. Okay. It's 2 of our modern fast cruisers, which I think have enough speed to outrun the Japanese battle cruisers. I mean, these are the ones that had the full fire control refit and were re-engined to have oil-fired turbines. So if they do run into a battle cruiser, they can run away. Oh, sorry, one of them is, one of them isn't. Still, they're fairly powerful ships. Those silhouettes look too big to be armoured cruisers. Yep, I was right! They are too big to be armoured cruisers. Okay, we gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. Run, 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 run. Run, run now. Just go. Just go. Absolutely gun it. Book it. Book it. Book it. Book it. Just book it. We've got a head start. Book it. Full steam ahead. Go. Go, 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 go. Nope, we can't afford to stop. Sorry. Book it. Go. Run, 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 run. The Akama class is not running as fast as they should be. I'm not complaining, it's saving the Latnik and her sister, but... Still, I mean, hey, I can take a consolation prize. I can clobber a small merchant. Before we dash into port. Phew! That could have been nasty. Oh. The ships were overweight. Well, that's no good. Okay. We've got the Moskva-class corvettes coming into the fleet, and they'll be headed out to the Far East in a minute. Battleship engagement. Now, this is something I like. Okay, it's using 6 of our battleships, including 4 of our pre-dreadnoughts, 2 of our dreadnoughts. Okay, we've got all of our destroyers back. This is good. Nice. Okay, this is going to be good. I hope it's a daytime engagement. Oh, nope, it'll turn into a daytime engagement. Okay, this is good. I can live with this. Alright, we can make this work. Alright, let's do it. Let's hit them hard. Spain brings the pain. Cruiser captain. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, that would be my reaction as well. Like, that's just... Like, that's a pair of battle cruisers. I mean, you're in one of the world's most powerful armored cruisers, but again, that's still a pair of battle cruisers. That is a brown alert moment. That's what that is. That is a Billy Big Steps in the other direction moment. That's what that is. If you don't take Billy Big Steps in the other direction, problems may occur. Excellent. We found them. Give me 17 knots, please. Okay, so that's a Yamashiro-class battleship, which is a rough equivalent to our own, an Aki-class battleship, which is an even more rough equivalent to our own, and 3 of their most powerful pre-dreadnoughts, which are very, very clearly semi-dreads. Oh, sorry, no, and, well, 2 diminutives. And we've got 3 full-size ones. Okay, yeah, this... As long as the engagement stays at range, we should be able to take advantage of our better gunnery and slightly thicker armor. There we go. Yeah, well, we have glare, which is a problem, but it's another style. Oh, yep. Those torpedoes could be in the water. Brake, brake, brake. Why? Again, one of our ships suffers an engine casualty. I mean, to be fair, I'm not trying to run, so it's... Oh, for God's sake, how? Luckily, her torpedo defense seems to have eaten it, which is good. Keep an eye on it, but for now we're doing okay. As long as we stay out of torpedo range, we should be just alright to just keep banging away at them. There we go. Yeah, we keep suffering... Yeah, we keep suffering turret jams, like really, really bad turret jams. Well, those 2 rear pre-dreadnoughts are so far behind, I'm going to loose my destroyers for a flotilla attack. That's it, lads. Keep firing. Whoops. There we go. Keep firing, boys. Keep firing. How is Sasarievich? She's doing okay. Limits flooding. Yeah, she seems to be alright. Please don't tell me that's their battle cruisers. It may in fact be their battle cruisers, which would be very annoying. There we go, turn about, stay on course. Yeah, the Akomas are trying to come and save the Hatsusu class, I think it is. Yeah, our early dreadnoughts have only been in service for a while, but they're already approaching near-block obsolescence, all of them. Unless we reboiler them, which would be expensive, for not much increase in capability. But we now kind of need the numbers. Can't really afford to get rid of them. There we go. Just there. There we go. That's it. Put her down. Heavy body blows of 11 and 12 inch. There we go. Yep, that's it. Just put her down. Full drive-by by the battle fleet. Yep, there we go. Put her down, lads. Put her down. And set a course for Chimulpo. Yeah. Pick up survivors from all the Japanese ships. One of the destroyers lost. That's not so big of a deal. Let's just break away nice and easy. Yep, for entirely that reason. Yeah, the battlecruisers know they can't engage that force and win. So they won't. Sasardovich, the asthmatic battleship of the Soviet Navy. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's not so bad. Heavy damage to one, but no losses. We still won, though, because they lost a pre-dreadnought and a destroyer. We lost 2 destroyers. Oh, very nice. Insight into their fleet technology. 7 corvettes are commissioned. Very nice. So, again, Spain entered the war again. All right, Spain. That's great. Fantastic. Then we'll move the KEs out to Northeast Asia immediately. And I think, yep, Siskoy Veliki and General Skobdelev are still working up in the Baltic. They won't be ready to go out for a while. But we can actually resume construction on their 2 sisters. And Prevnets is a year away from commissioning, which will give us a powerful asset to beat the Japanese battlecruiser force over the head with. And once she's done, we'll lay down her successors. A fleet action. Yeah, of course the Japanese are going to take that fight. It's the closest in equivalent numbers they're going to get. I'm not really surprised. Yeah, all we can do is conduct ourselves to the best of our ability. Yep. There we go. Yeah, these are the 12-inch sluggers of the Russian Navy. The Ione Zalutis class dreadnoughts. They have an 8-gun broadside, which is the largest broadside of any ship that isn't a battlecruiser in the Russian fleet. Oh, no, no, I'm not doing a night battle. I am not doing a night battle. I refuse. Nope, I don't want it. A night battle gives all the advantages to Japan and none to me. I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it. I don't have the destroyers for a decisive night action. I don't even have the men for a decisive night action, to tell you the God's honest truth. Where are the armoured cruisers going? Come on, lads, get back to the main fleet, please. Whoa! Oh god, that's the enemy battle cruisers. They've just stumbled right into our fleet. We may be able to kill them. Flotilla attack. Kill those Ikoma class. Dump torpedoes in the water. Get them. Don't let them get away. Revenge. Revenge! Now whose shoe is on the other foot? I ask you. Answer, it's yours, because you're about to lose another battlecruiser. Yes, I know, we've taken a torpedo hit, but, you see... Oh, and the other battlecruiser has also come to die. That's awfully decent of it. That's... ooh, that is... So now I'm going to go from having a massive loss of battlecruisers to being the only one with battlecruisers in the theatre. Which is honestly kind of funny, not gonna lie. And the Ikoma can't run now. And now she is in a slugging match with proper full-on battleships, and she is... Yeah, her captain cannot be having a good time. The Japanese battle line is probably just thinking, where did our scouting force go? Answer, bottom of the Yellow Sea. Yeah, you probably can, Timu. It's not a very complex... Well, no. It requires a lot of computing power, because of the way... Oh, there she is. Come on. Oh, I think that's her trying to make a break for it. Yep, it is. It is her trying to make a break for it. That is exactly what it is. She's trying to make a break for Dalney and Port Arthur. That's exactly what she's trying to do. Oh, bloody hell, they've cut my fleet in half. Oh, for fudge's sake. Okay, this is a bit of a chaotic night action. Come on, let's make a clean breakaway now. Slow speed down so that all the ships that have flooding can control their flooding. Let's make a nice clean breakaway. Oh, for goodness sake. Leave Latnik alone, you evil people. Leave her alone. Okay, everyone in our fleet steam due south for a bit. Let's try and break away completely from the enemy force. There we go. Apart from Rotislav, who for some reason has decided that she really, really wants to go on an adventure. I don't know why she wants to go on an adventure, but she do. There. Right. I'm ordering a disengagement. Everyone break away. There we go. Okay, we've broken contact. Very good. And we've definitely killed one of the enemy battle cruisers, possibly two, depending on how badly damaged her sister is. But it brings us down to battle cruiser parity, again, which is fantastic. That's actually huge. There we go. Very good. Okay, Topaz was torpedoed but not sunk. Very good. And the Japanese did in fact lose a battle cruiser. That's the second battle of the Yellow Sea, I think. Hey! Army offensive complete success. I knew I could trust him. Still got the two Sisoi Veliki class working up in the Baltic. And then the two Half Sisters building. Prevnets is under construction. What's our current destroyer limit? Is it still 700? Oh, it's 900. Okay, that's a very heavy torpedo boat. As in, it's very heavy in terms of the fact it carries a lot of torpedoes. Yep, we'll have that as a war emergency build. Oh, who keeps putting cramped accommodations on my destroyers? Stop. Thank you. There we go. 3 4-inch guns. 2 mini centerline gun and torpedo mutts. That's not a problem. And delete P mount. And then add 2 broadside mounts instead. Look at that. Excellent. And give me back the aft superimposed mount. There we go, that'll do. 5 torpedoes and 3 4-inch guns in 1913. Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable. There we go. Excellent. Right. Yeah, some of our dreadnoughts took a bit of a beating in that action, but that's not surprising. Yes, the invasion of Langtung Peninsula. Excellent. No, she's not independent. She is scout for the Russian Battle Div 1. There we go. Nope. You are not independent. You are screen for the battlecruiser Navarin. And division role, you are screen for Rurik. There we go. Excellent. Alright. I'm not declining. We're going to invade the Langtung Peninsula. It will be ours. Where's the convoy? Where is the convoy? Because that's what matters here. Getting the convoy through is what matters. Oh, for God's sake, no! Why did it... Why did it have to give me a night action? What idiot says, ah yes, let's do a opposed landing at night? That's the convoy. Keep it to one side. Keep it to the right-hand side of us, because the Japanese will probably attempt to kill it. Reduce speed to the same as the convoy. I want to make sure that they don't do anything to hurt it. There we go. Nearly there. Yep, there are the defending enemy artillery emplacements. Put them under the guns of the fleet, lads. How is that pending? We're at the desired location. Okay, slow right down. Engage the enemy coastal guns so that they don't oppose the landing. The merchants should be able to move in now. Yep, and commence their landing. Fantastic. Now we just hope the enemy aren't stupid enough to show up and oppose us. Give me cruising speed. Looks to be another pair of enemy coastal batteries. Let's silence them quickly. They could cause problems for the landing. They're what? They're armed with... yeah. And armed with towed guns, yeah, just position the fleet offshore and just absolutely do a slow drive-by, pound them into scrap. Yep, there we go. Hey, well done, boys. I'll patrol for more IJN assets, but we've successfully landed troops. Oh, we spotted a submarine. Where? Where did you spot a submarine? I don't like that. Submarines hanging around, doing things is not good. Don't like it. Well, that was relatively straightforward. And we blew up a bunch of Japanese coastal installations as well. And we've basically told the Japanese to stay in their lane at this point. There's nothing they can do. Oh, for God's sake. Total Russian victory. That's the third battle of the Yellow Sea. Yep, there we go. I want flotilla 10 new destroyers. And then we have the Sisoi Velikis, who are now worked up and can now steam for Northeast Asia to absolutely make it abundantly clear to the Japanese who is winning this war. Answer, it's me. Battleship engagement. Battle in support of land combat. Okay. Very nice. Yep, let's kick ass. There we go. Right. Unknown ship. Oh, good lord, they're right there. Oh my lord, they're in torpedo range. Break away, break away. I don't want to be here. To be fair, I don't think they want to be here either. Aki-class dreadnought. A Hyuga-class dreadnought. And what apparently is a Takao-class armoured cruiser, but that can't be right. Probably another Aki-class. There we go. That's the way, lads. Keep hitting them. And now gunnery's really opening up, and the elite gunners aboard these 3 Russian battleships are really starting to deliver the bacon. Because these gunnery crews have got an absolutely crack at this point. They are really, really good. He can run, but you can't hide. And it's the pre-dreadnoughts that are going to pay the price. Like, yeah, the Japanese dreadnoughts can run. But their pre-dreadnoughts are going to be... Why? What? Why was she hit by a torpedo? Fired from... Really? Oh, you've got to be having a... Yes, pick up all the survivors. You can have superior numbers, but if your gunnery sucks, it's not going to help you much. Whereas our gunnery absolutely does not suck. Our gunnery is tip-top. We might be able to claim another Russian dreadnought if all goes well. Looks like one of their Aki class is actually slowing up. Yeah, one of the Aki class is actually in a really bad way. You know, for ships that we all wrote off as Helgolander-likes, they've been putting in the work. There we go. Why on earth would you do that? And this is the real prize I'm going after, that Aki class dreadnought. If I can kill that, that's another dreadnought sunk. And that's the real prize here, if that Aki class can be put down and sunk. Is she sinking? Heavy damage. Not sunk yet. Not sinking yet. Keep putting 12-inch rounds into her. She's not dead yet. Not dead yet. Oh, well, she rolled over and sank. Well done, gentlemen. Not bad for a day's work. An older Japanese pre-dreadnought and one of Japan's very rare dreadnoughts. All in all, not bad innings, eh? I'd say we did rather well out of that one, lads. All three of you watching the Tsar's naval advisors. There we go. Breakaway. We've done our job. Bring us back to cruising speed. There we go. Fantastic. We did rather well there. We suffered heavy damage to a bunch of our battleships, but the Japanese lost 2. Which is, yeah, that's really not what they want. They really don't. Gyro stabilization reduces gunnery penalty from sea state. Well, that's good. Oh, we are actually now blockading them. Yeah, we have the same name, but we should not tie ourselves too close to them. Yeah, look, Japan, look, Spain, you're nice, but I don't want to have an alliance with you, Chief. Okay. And then the Sisoi Velikis are on their way over. 10 months away from Prevnets entering the fleet. I had hoped to build a new class of light cruiser, but that's going to have to wait, I think. Battleship engagement. Battle in support of land combat. Coming back for more, are they? Admiral Nikonov is an absolute legend. This man is passing command check after command check. I mean, no wonder he's winning every battle he's engaged in. He's just casually rolling natural 20s. Ah, more chances to add Japanese ships to the kill marker. There we go. What are we looking at here? Nagato class. Oh my god, what is that monstrosity? Good lord. That's new. They laid that down at the start of the war and it's only just entered commission. That thing's new. And that is terrifying. 8 14-inch guns. That's actually terrifying. That's a nasty, nasty ship. If we can kill that, I'll be very happy. I think its crew will be fresh, green, not worked up. Whereas the crews of these ships are elite. They've seen combat throughout the entire war. They know their ships, they know the guns. They're really good at getting accurate gunnery solutions. Oh my lord, if we just... We may actually be able to get a kill on the Nagato and destroy Japan's newest battleship and their first super dreadnought in the first action it ever partakes in. Inferior ships, experienced crews. Officers and men who know their business. And the Japanese ships want to come back for more. You just saw what I did to the ship that's infinitely more powerful than you, and yet you still want to come and have a crack. I mean, alright, sure, go nuts. But you've already seen what my crack gunnery crews can do. Keep hitting them, lads. Keep hitting them. Rossosvinsky's revenge. Oh, well, we won the first Russo-Japanese war, and now we're just winning the second. Honestly, every Russian battleship just has fancy camouflage because every kill it has covers the entire hull. Oh, she's not dead. I thought she was dead. She's not dead. There's a chance they can get them moving, and that's something I cannot categorically allow. Oh, now she's just rolled over and sunk. Very good. Oh. Yeah, give me 9 knots. I'd rather the squadron stick together and use those guns that it's so well known for together. Because if we stick together, we can actually use the massed firepower to overwhelm the 2 Yamashiro class. And I mean, I admire their bravery, but not much more than that. Okay, the Yamashiros are coming back for round whatever it is at this point. Yes, please, drive straight at the crack gunnery ships that have already killed a ship far more powerful than you. I'm sure that will go splendidly. I think they're breaking away now. Yeah, I think they've had enough. So have we, to be fair. I want to be able to limp home with our ships. Oh, enemy submarine spotted. There we go. Limp away, boys. Limp away. Well done, lads. Well done. Russian fleet, so you have chosen death. Well, what can I say? We've done quite well. This second Russo-Japanese war has gone fantastically. How long have we been going? An hour and 22 minutes. Okay, so we're not been going that long. This second Russo-Japanese war's absolutely knocking 7 bells out of them. I mean, the first war was decisive enough, but those of you who remember it will remember that one ship heavily damaged, one sunk, and we only lost the destroyer. That's the 4th battle of the Yellow Sea. Japan has completed the Iwate, the largest armoured cruiser in the world at 17,200 tons. Yeah, because I'm sure that's what they needed, you know, right now, was a new massive armoured cruiser, because, you know, I'm sure that's what they needed right now. Yeah, that's great, Japan. What a fantastic large armoured cruiser you've built. Yeah, slight problem. I have a battle cruiser. Yeah, the Japanese are clearly building... Yeah, that was a one-off. Yeah, Nagato was a one-off. She was their newest ship. She'd literally just been commissioned. And she literally just died. Japan's now down to three dreadnought battleships and 1 battle cruiser. Yeah, the margin of superiority is kind of silly at this point. Fleet battle. Battle in support of land combat. And the Japanese are determined to go down fighting in this one, it seems. But it won't do them any good. Division roll. Scout. For first battle div. You will be... So you are all... So yeah, you will go to Cruiser Division 7. And you two... you will be core behind the battle cruiser, if you can keep up. You will be screen for the battleships. There we go. Oh, another night action. Oh well. Oh no, day's gonna break. Okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with starting as a night action, then going into a daylight action. That I can absolutely deal with. Oh, here they are. Break away. Turn away. Don't stay there and get torpedoed. Oh, my sweet Jesus. We handled the turn away better than they did, but the Hyuga class is right in the middle of our fleet. Come on, boys. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on, shoot. The Hyuga's right there. It's the most powerful battleship. Shoot. Come on. Yes, we flash-fired one of their pre-dreadnoughts. Beautiful. That merge did not go their way at all. Not in the slightest. There we go. In the dawn. Oh, for goodness sake, she was manoeuvring. How did she take a torpedo hit? It's a bad one at that. Right. Yeah, you've taken a torpedo hit. You're going to go to the friendliest nearby base. That was a pretty bad torpedo hit, and besides, I need to maintain the cohesion of my battle line if I'm going to pull this one off. Oh, our cruisers are just bullying the Hatsuya. That's really sad for them. Our armoured cruisers just bullied a pre-dreadnought into dying. That's very sad. Wait. Just a minute. Was that... Full steam ahead, boys. That'll teach him. First War with Japan was... Yeah, so you've got 14-inch guns beside the plot on the same hull with only 10 inches of armour. Yeah, I mean, we have a ship with 14-inch guns as well. But it does 21 knots. Yes, it has the same 10 inches of armour, but all the guns are on the centre line. So... Sereyevich, all her life torp counter. 12. Wait, have you been counting, Montana, the number of torpedoes Sereyevich has taken? Well, 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 if it isn't the battlecruiser Ikoma, the last of her class. Come to dance on the edge of the fleet action, have we? Yeah, they're running back to Port Arthur. Can't say I'm really surprised. Well, if Ikoma wants to dance with us, she can do. What's the top? Okay, we are well within torpedo range for that, so you need to manoeuvre. Don't let him get a clean shot off. It's going to throw off our gunnery something awful, but it's worth it. To make sure we don't get hit. There we go. That's it, lads. This is one of those weird wars where, because of the era it's fought in, both sides are fighting it with early dreadnoughts that aren't much faster than the pre-dreadnoughts, so pre-dreadnoughts are still valuable parts of the battle line. Ah, there's Ikoma. She's come out to try and stop us pursuing. Brave of her, but foolish. Bold of you to assume I won't stop pursuing you. You've been counting. She's taken 12 torpedo hits and she's still coming. Ah, Sereyevich, the brave Sereyevich. Once this war's over, we'll do a quick sort of fleet review of the Russian Navy after the Second Russo-Japanese War for all the new guys who are new to the stream, and we'll give them a rundown on what's occurred, including the Second War between Germany and Russia, Germany and France, which Russia was involved in. There's a bunch of other things. We might also be able to nail an armoured cruiser in this, which would be fantastic. Oh, we've got them trapped in a bay. They actually can't run. Oh, that's just too good. Hang on. Flotilla attack order. Execute. Yeah, that is not where you want to be. Like, that is really not where you want to be. There's a poor old Mikasa class in there. They were in the last war. I remember that. Yeah, the Mikasa class were involved in the last war as well. Poor buggers. go. Yeah, none of those ships are getting out of that bay. I'm just going to keep sailing past and pounding them until they basically fall over. There we go. There you go. That's it. Come on. Come on. Don't resist. The dreadnought battleships of the Russian Navy will see to your destruction. Just stop resisting. Like, at this point, you have to wonder, just at this point, if it's not better just to hoist the colours and just surrender, you know. Just strike their colours and surrender. Oh, no, they're trying to get away. No, I don't think you will. I mean, if this isn't the battle that just outright ends the Second Russo-Japanese War, I'd be very surprised. Hang on 1 second. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much curtains. Mikasa, I think she was the last of her class as well. The last of that class of battleships that fought in the First Russo-Japanese War, and seemingly in the Second. Shiratsuki made a run for it. Yes, she did. She's eaten so many fish, you've got to rename her the Sturgeon. Maybe. There's the Akoma. Just dancing on the edge of visual range. No, alright, everyone... Okay. Where are we? Alright, lads, we've done enough. Disengage. Bring speed down to 8 knots to enable us to manage flooding. Let's break away for South Korea. Where's Navarin? Where's she gone? No! Cesarievich's damage finally added up. Oh. How far from port was she? Oh, she was so close to making it to port. So it looks as though they just couldn't stop the flooding. Ah, well. Rest in peace, Cesarievich. hero of multiple battles of the Yellow Sea. Still, it was a victory for us. 2 armoured cruisers, 6 destroyers, 1 auxiliary, 3 pre-dreadnought battleships. However way you slice it, that was a total Russian victory. That's the second battle of the Elliot Islands. There we go. There we go, and now the Japanese do not have a naval base on Lantong Peninsula. We have successfully taken it over. Excellent. Well done to us. Our new class of destroyers are coming, which is great. Give me... Oh, no, not that much. Give me 1,100 tons. Bring that gun forwards. There we go. So I'm thinking if I can get a 4-gun destroyer with a 4-gun broadside, that'd be actually really quite nice. It's going to be a bit awkward to do. Yeah, it's going to be a bit awkward to actually manage that. Oh! Never mind, I just realised. I could put it here. And it can fire over the 2 torpedo tubes when they're... That works, yeah. That should work since she's above 1,000 tons. Oh, why? Alright, okay. I'll trade our mount for a pair of single broadside mounts. That's fine, that's not a problem. That still gives us a 4-gun broadside, which is what I want. Oh wait, no, there shouldn't be a forward centerline gun. Wait, can I have the other one back now? There we go. Yep, that'll work. Fantastic. Russian ship Oleg. Oh, bloody hell, that's the Awate. Yeah, that's what they built her for to be. Yep, we won, gents. And they have no possessions because we just took it, which means we get the maximum value added to our increase in our economy. Well, gentlemen, we've actually done it. We've won the second Russo-Japanese War. And with our victory in that conflict, it's now time to take stock of the fleet. So in order of build, we have our first generation dreadnoughts, the Ionian Zalust class of 1904. Bought homegrown, the second class of dreadnoughts I think commissioned worldwide. Fairly standard. Nothing really to write home about, but as you can see, they really are quite tough. The Cesarevich class, the lead ship of which sadly gave her life during the Second Russo-Japanese War. Again, fairly capable ships. Not quite prone to jamming in their turrets, but otherwise fairly adequate. Proved themselves fairly effective ships. The latest and greatest in the Russian fleet. The General Skoblev class, the Sysoy Veliki class ships. Again, 8 14-inch guns, all on the center line. The Navarin, a last ship of her class. The other two sunk by Japanese battlecruisers during the war, but she proved herself pretty capable. In terms of pre-dreadnoughts, the Ret is the Retvizan class, showing their age now. Built 1819. They were commissioned into the fleet in the last years of the 19th century, through 1899 through 1901. The Ganguts, diminutive battleships built for service in the Baltic and the Baltic alone, designed solely so that we could have battleship tonnage in the Baltic and to be as cheap to run as physically possible. The final Russian pre-dreadnought class, the David Solinsky class, used the highest quality guns we had, which was 10-inch guns that were actually as capable of penetrating armor as 11 or 12-inch quality -2 guns were. They'll probably be the last class of Russian pre-dreadnought standing, and will likely replace the Ganguts in the Baltic once the Ganguts bow out of service. Armoured cruisers, we've got a few. These ships did quite well in the Franco-Russian War. Bogatyr, last of a class of ships that served quite admirably during the First Russo-Japanese War. She basically soloed the Japanese armoured cruisers. The Olegs have served admirably, but I think it's time they need replacing. The Vareg class are rebuilds, but will probably still serve quite admirably for years to come. And the Voynes, again, probably will also serve quite admirably with a rebuild. There's a bunch of older ships that we have that are basically kept around for one-off jobs. The Runders and Floras form the core of the Northern European fleet, and the Saphirs are the baseline for what a new Russian cruiser can and will be, and will likely be expanded upon with an oil-fired derivative down the line. Basically the same ship, but designed to be faster in every conceivable way, and to carry a good stock of mines for mine laying. And being capable of 29 knots, which will be the Gridden class. My plan is to blanket replace the entire fleet with Griddens. I'll have to rework them because they've been queued up for construction as a protected cruiser. I want them to be a light armoured cruiser. But never mind. We've won the Second Russo-Japanese War, gentlemen. And Japan and France, who Russia has humiliated before, have signed an alliance. Unsurprisingly, they seek protection in numbers. Now, however, we need to take a look at the Ismail class battlecruiser and see what can be done. Dropping the weight down to 12-inch guns would actually help us. With 12.5 inches turret armor. Yeah, and that'll actually, honestly, our 12-inch guns are fairly hard hitting. I'd rather go with that and have it be decently protected than not. There we go, you'll have 12.5 inches on that. There we go, that's fine. Might have 5-inch casemates. No, we'll stick with 4-inch because that means we've got a bit of extra weight around. And we'll call that the Synup. I'm actually happy with that. No, apparently we don't have the ships on foreign stations that are required. That's okay, though. All of the Boki-class ships will be headed out to the Northeast Asia station. And a bunch of much older ships will be headed out to foreign stations. The Voin class will be brought in for a rebuild soon. In fact, right now. Open design for a rebuild. Replace machinery, oil-fired and turbines. 24 knots is fine, I think. Can we get away with 25? No, 24 knots is fine. Okay. Direct firing for the guns. Rework the turrets a bit. There we go. And remove the submerged torpedo tubes. Excellent. There we go. And we will rebuild those fairly rapidly. Better 10-inch guns. Very nice. Yep, so Prevnets is on the verge of entering the fleet, and we probably need a... yes. Insightful comments will probably improve the design. Philippines has become independent from Spain, which is a bit annoying. I had been hoping to nick it off them at some point. No, I'm not going to agree to a naval treaty. Not now. Oh, yes, thank you very much. 16-inch guns. Thank you, Britain. The Tsar must have had a discussion with the king. Oh, halt everything for a second. We're in the red. This is what a lot of the old cruisers do now. They just putter about on foreign station. Slowly rusting. Yes, Northern Korea. I've wanted that. Yes! The entire East is under our jurisdiction now, boys. Look at that. Ha ha! Beautiful. There we go. And now everything's back under construction. Absolutely fantastic. 2-inch upper belt armor isn't going to do anything. Well, it can protect against splinters, and it has been quite useful in the past. There we go. Fleet tactics, battle turn away. Okay. So, let's take these designs in for a rebuild. We're going to replace their machinery with oil-fired machinery. Give them fire control directors. And see about squeezing 21 knots out of them as a battle line speed. And we may as well give them improved 12-inch guns while we're at it. And we're going to rebuild them one at a time so as not to break the bank. There we go. A gunboat, please. I don't want to really piss people off too much. Yes, please. Handle that discreetly and quietly. I do not want to annoy the British. Yes, I will allow the arms industry to sell ships to South America, as that will help not only the economy, but the naval budget as well. Take part in a multinational force in China. And there we go. And Sisoi Velikis are out in Northeast Asia. Navarin is out in Northeast Asia. The Caesar class. 23 knot. Okay, so the British are moving towards faster battleships. Okay. Alright. I need bigger dockyards. And then I also need to basically drag in this entire class for a rebuild. There we go. Handle it discreetly and quietly. Yeah, everyone's moving towards that kind of ship. And I don't have the dockyard size to keep up. There we go. Destroyers are commissioned into the Navy. The Italians and the French are still knocking 7 bells out of each other in the Mediterranean, which is honestly unsurprising. The Tsar wants us to build 4 additional battleships. Okay. Well, looks like I'm getting my year of battle cruisers. I don't know where I'm getting the money for them. There we go. Okay, keep it building. Secondary battery and CL main battery can have directors. Excellent. Avoid foreign entanglements. Efficient hull form, very nice. Small seaplane carriers, also very nice. Okay, I'm going to send some of the oldest ships I have the prestige to, and it'll give me extra budget. Right, okay, and resume construction on the Sinop class. That'll give us 4 new battle cruisers. However, I now need to consider what our next dreadnought design will be. That's okay. But honestly, I think I'm going to go for 21 knot. We don't have all... Oh, we do have all or nothing. Okay. So 14-inch all or nothing belt. 14-inch on the turrets. 2.5-inch turret top is fine. We don't need that many 5-inch. We can probably go for a 4-inch secondary battery. Director with 90 rounds per gun. I'm tempted to drop a turret and go for 6 16-inch guns. I think that's what I'll do. I'll drop a turret and go for 6 16s. Armor the ship even more heavily. Uh, 80 rounds per gun. No submerged torpedo tubes. And 4-inch guns. There we go. That's fine. And 14.5-inch on the turrets. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Slash research. I didn't need to in the end. It all worked out alright. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Oh, god damn it. That's what it... Oh, wait, we have triples? When did we get triples? Yeah, I'm going to wait till I've got the bigger dockyards, then I'll design a battleship with either... with 3 16s. I will criticize... Japan. Even though they're allied to France, it's still better than nothing. I do still have more dreadnoughts than France, but they have more battle cruisers than me. The Japanese Navy, meanwhile, is in a properly sorry state. Like, they are at their lowest ebb right now. And Russia's got the budget again of a second rank naval power, and there's no unrest. Like, I can be rank 2. And I'm building towards that goal. There we go. Yes, I will develop float plane scouts. Let me see. Range and reliability is what you need in an early aircraft of this era. Very nice. Get the proposal watered down. It's going to sting, the lack of budget. It's alright. There we go. Rebuilding some of these ships. This is good. Back our ally unconditionally. Excellent. Right, okay. So now the Cesarevich class needs to come in for its rebuild. And why are you two still in Northeast Asia? You should be in Northern Europe by now. And you two need to go out to Northeast Asia to replace the lost ships. Okay, so 26 knots. The Navarins are okay. Okay, so the Sasadievich class. Northern Europe. Open design for a rebuild. Replace machinery. Oil firing. 21 knots. Fire control director. More powerful 5-inch guns, if you please. And a director for the secondary armament. Thank you. Alright. Rebuild. Nice. Haiti. I mean, we've already got the Dominican Republic. Sonic may as well get Haiti. There we go. That float plane scout because it has the longest range. The rebellion in Haiti continues. How dare they resist? I need my holiday resort, goddammit. Why are you taking so few rounds for your main guns? Well, basically because you'd be surprised how often battleships actually burn through that amount of rounds. Yes, I will develop fighters' range. So maneuverability and reliability, please. Right, okay, excellent. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Right. Naval air stations. So, nope, thank you. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Build naval base. Nope, sorry. Nope. Build fortifications. I want an airship base in Port Arthur. And I want an airship base. So I want an air base in Dalny. Thank you. I want an airship base in Shanghai. I want a airbase in Busan and an airship base in Busan. And I want a airship base in Vladivostok and an airbase in Narachok. I'll also have an airbase in Hakodate, but on an airship base there. That'll do for now. And you know, we'll have an airship base in Murmansk, but there's no point building an airbase there yet because it's the distances you'd have to cover. Like, unless we can seize Norway, there's no point building air bases there. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Very nice indeed. Okie dokie. Right. So the Sinop class is building. That's fantastic. Now then. I think I have an idea. 29,000 tons. All or nothing scheme. Get rid of all the extensions. There we go. And the conning tower. So we'll have a 3-inch deck, 3-inch turret top, 14-inch belt, carrying 16-inch guns. Maybe. What if we carry triple 14s? Just absolutely smother them in shells. That could work. Still don't have the tonnage for it though, not really. Okay, give me another design. What have you got? 26 knots? No, I don't need. I don't need a fast battleship. I need a very heavily protected battleship. That's what I need. Because otherwise we're going to have problems. That's fine. Give me 100 rounds per. Give me 90 rounds per gun. That's fine. I would like to have more firepower, but, well, I can't really get away with that. But, hey, we've got a ship that's protected against its own guns, which is fantastic. I would have liked to... Oh, no, actually, yeah, there we go. So get rid of the superimposed and give me a 16-inch guns instead. Nope. I can probably, if I'm smart... 85 rounds per gun. 2.5-inch... That's fine. I can probably, if I go for 4-inch guns, get an 8-gun broadside with 16-inch guns. That's just about... let me just actually drop that so we can actually increase the vertical protection a bit. That means we won't get plunging fired at range into the turrets, which is fantastic. There we go. 8 16-inch guns, 21 knots. Oh, wrong thing. 8 16-inch guns, 21... tell me secrets do not run out? Well, it depends on the era. Have we unlocked carrier tech yet? No, we do not have the tech for carriers yet. There we go. And save and finish. That'll be our next battleship design. There we go. Airship base and stuff like that. Fantastic. Right, okay. I should have a new light cruiser design. Yeah, Immersud. Yeah, she needs to not be a protected cruise. She needs to be a slope-to-deck cruiser. 28 knots. I'll drop a knot of speed off her. That's fine. She can have directors and directors. And my plan, quite literally, is to pump these. They only cost 1,000, so my plan is to build them in batches of 4 and just continually replace. Demand the... which one should I do? Tension... I don't really need the budget right now, so I'll just do nations stupid enough to put their fingers in the Balkan fire should realise they can get burned. There we go. Yep, you may sell ships to a South American country. New fighter. You've got the longest maneuverability. Yeah, you have the longest range, and you're the most maneuverable. That's hilarious. Right. Okay. First batch of 4 cruisers. Graf Orlov. No, we don't need a new battleship right now. Can't have that. See to it that Captain 2 is expelled from the service. Albus Dalney has no units. Yes. Create them automatically. Yes, 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 yes. Basic air bases with basic units. So you don't really have to reinvent the wheel for them. Ooh, that's a very long-range naval patrol aircraft. Thank you, Antonov. Let me see about a new destroyer design. Ooh, that's a very heavy torpedo-armed destroyer. I like that. Yeah, well, actually, we'll build some of them. That's a really... Stop giving destroyers cramped accommodation, game, for goodness sake. Stop doing it. Like, I need my crew to be able to survive. There we go. Concentration firing, excellent. Okay, conversion to light aircraft carrier. Well, I know what I'm doing with my extra budget then. Once the destroyer program is finished, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to armed merchant cruiser, oil-fired turbines, 26 knots, 6,000 tons. Get rid of the torpedo mounts. Uh, 25 knots should be fine. Speed-focused engines, we can probably squeeze 25 out. Yeah, there we go. Bryansk. AMC cannot speed above 21 knots before 1921. Okay, so there we go. So do 21 knots. Fire control is not best type available. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much. You might be wondering why I'm building a armored merchant cruiser when I'm at peace. Well, the answer is very simple. I want a decent aircraft carrier. And for that, Oh, please tell me, I can get torpedo bombers. That is excellent range and reliability. That means we can actually commit our put strike squadrons on our aircraft. Excellent. So we'll build 2 of them. And you might say, well, why? Why would you build 2 of these? Well, Formosa. Yes, please. Thank you. Russian Pacific is just... Yep, there is Russia in the Pacific, and the Pacific is Russian. Truly, an excellent day. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys were meant to go out to the Pacific. Sorry. Right, there you go. Northeast Asia. Spin your turbines. Away you go. And the Saphirs are there. They're fine. It's supposed to be a replacement for the Rinder and Floras, but they're not here yet. The Retisvans can finally bow out of service. The David Solinskis will come into the Baltic. And the Ganguts will bow out of service as well. They'll serve in Northern Europe along with Navarin. And Society of Ages in Northern Europe, and these 2 should be in Northern Europe as well. There we go. And Society of Ages, these 2 should be being rebuilt. Why aren't they? There we go. Fantastic. And I'm not even at high on rest. Yes. The battleship Lefort, one of the pre-dreadnoughts, wins the Tsar's Cup. That is funny to me. There we go. Good navy is not provocation to war. Yes, so just be very careful about raising things up. Rumours Great Britain are about to... Oh, sugar. Ooh, that's a quandary. Right then. So, the 2 of the... You might say, well, why have you done this fleet? Well, it's really quite simple. This reason. Oh, you're kidding me. No, okay, so that was useless as a concept. Should I drag in the entire Pamat Azova class for conversion to light carriers? They're old ships, sure, but they're about the right size. What do we think, folks? Should I build the 4 light carriers? See, we're having battleships that can fire trees. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of people saying yes, we should convert them. Problem is the hull form's not that modern, so they wouldn't be able to go that fast. "23 knots. Oh, that's not fast enough. It's not fast enough. Pity I can't build Samoa. No, Samoa's just a... Yep, Samoa's just a small island. Not really bothered. That has the longest range. Okay, excellent. Fantastic. Right then. I want my light carriers to be able to at least do 25 knots. So the Sapphire class cruise. Okay, you guys are all being dragged in for a refit. You're getting oil-fired machinery. You're getting improved 6-inch guns. You're getting directors for your primary armament. And we're going to squeeze as much speed out of you as we can. We're also going to bulge you. Actually, no, we're not going to bulge you. You don't really bulge cruisers. There we go. Directive firing. 3-inch guns. Yep, there we go. That's all fine and dandy. Fantastic. Yes, rebuild them. Rebuild them all. It's quicker than actually building a new class of cruisers. And they're out in the Far East already, which saves travel time. An unidentified submarine has torpedoed and damaged our ship. Take this to an international court in The Hague. Because I am not ready to fight Great Britain yet. I have Germany on my side, but even then we only just come about equal to Britain. I basically need more battle cruisers. And more and larger battleships. I'm solving the cruiser problem. No, Britain can have Yemen. That's fine. Like I'm trying to appease them by basically not getting in their way. It's the basic premise. And it seems to be working. Never mind. So the Sinop class will be done inside of a year. We need to think about what's going to replace them. So I think the correct answer is a repeat Sinop with 14-inch guns that has an all-or-nothing armor scheme. And we squeeze, basically, by keeping the armor relatively light, we squeeze 28 knots out of it. Hang on, is that? Okay, so that's fine. Ochakov. Actually, if I get rid of the midships turret, hey, there we go. That's more like it. Look at that. That's a thoroughly modern ship. Look at that. It's incredible. 9 14-inch guns. Russian Admiral orders merchant cruiser. Well, thing is, they couldn't be converted into carriers. Thing is, I can't. Hull too narrow. Oh, you're kidding. Well, okay, that actually probably means I can squeeze 30 knots in. A 30-knot battle cruiser in 1918 technology. It's basically Hood. I mean, I actually have less tonnage than I want, but it's okay. It's not really a big deal. There we go. New destroyers being built. 41 more destroyers. Yes, I know we need new destroyers. Believe me. To be a blunt gentleman, we need more of everything. I'm going to start the batch to Izmiruds now. Yep, because... Nope, Great Britain can take control of Greece, that's fine. I'm not bothered. Really don't want to go to war with Great Britain, especially as my security agreement with Germany just expired. No, 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 no. No, that's scary. That's a really scary British fleet. Where is the RN got any forces in the region? They've got one light cruiser. Who are they allied to? Show me who they're allied to. They're allied to America! Yeah, no, I'm not fighting Britain. Britain alone is bad enough. Britain and the US. Side by side. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Absolutely not. No, nada. Not happening. There we go. And an improved erector. I really need to not fight the British right now. Like, I really need to not fight the British right now. Oh, we're going to die. We're so going to die. Oh, sweet God, we're going to die. I have to bring the entire fleet back to Northern Europe. I have no choice. I need every ship we've got. Purpose-built aircraft carrier. Okay, yes, that's fine. Right, build me some of them, please. Thank you. And can I also get a design that does 21 knots, that carries 16-inch guns in three triples, with 14 inches of belt armor, 3-inch on the turret roofs and deck. And we'll call this the Dreadnought Battleship Retisvan, named for the great ships that fought the Sino-Japanese War, because, oh my sweet Jesus, are we in trouble without them. Actually, decrease one of them to... Yep, there we go, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Oh boy. Actually, can we get away with a... Okay, in single turrets, please. Thank you. And what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Something I was gonna do. Oh yeah, secondary battery down to just unarmored, just literally splinter-proof secondary battery. That's it. And then if I have 2.5 inch on the main deck, that'll be fine. It'll have to do. Actually, no. Yeah, scratch that. Bring back the 3-inch main deck. Bring back some armor for the secondaries so they don't get completely blattered. And make them 5-inch guns. There we go. That'll do. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Right. Yes, I know. We need more destroyers. We need more everything. I am aware. Yes. A reduction of tensions will be welcome. Now, please, for God's sake, let Britain back the heck off. By all means. Okay, right. Now I need the Grangham class. I need 2 of them. Lay them down. Improved torpedo bomber. Brilliant. Alright, I now need more destroyers. Give me another 10. I know we need more destroyers. I'm aware we need more destroyers. Oh my God, Britain is going to war us before we're ready. And we're going to get the teeth knocked out of us because we're not ready. Oh my God. And do we have to fight the Americans as well? No. Come on, give me some ability to stop pissing off the British, please. Pretty please. Pretty please. 3 inch. 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 Okay, handle it discreet. War has broken out between Germany and Great Britain. Okay, then we may be able to. Okay, Britain, you're fighting a war with them. You don't want to fight a war with me as well, do you, Britain? Like, come on, you don't want to fight a war with Russia as well, do you? I mean, come on, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, do you, Britain? No, no, of course you don't. New docks completed. Okay, fantastic, brilliant, huge. That's massive. That's actually great. Okay, 3 Gringham class battle cruisers being built. I know we need more destroyers. Don't remind me we need more destroyers. Okay, actually, let me see if I can actually... Fuck! No, 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 no. We're not ready. We're not ready. We're not ready. God damn it. Well, at least we've got Germany to help us, so that's some small mercy. Thank heaven for small mercies, that's all I'll say. And thank heaven I expedited the second batch of these new cruisers, because I'm going to need them. Oh, this is going to suck. This is really going to suck. Oh. Well, we've got the Sin-Up class, gentlemen. And they are going to have to pull some absolute work. I kid you not. I don't like this. I don't like this. I really don't like this. This is not a good idea. I really don't like this. I really, really don't like this. This is not filling me with confidence. I am really not liking where this is going. This is really gonna... I really gotta hope that whatever the convoy is, it's escorted by the worst units in the British Home Fleet. If it's not, we're in trouble. We are in serious trouble. Oh, that's... Okay, that's a pair of inflexibles. And an incomparable. Okay, that's not so bad. I think the Sissecoys can actually take them in a fair fight. They've got the guns to do it. They've got the big 14s to do it. I mean, reducing British battlecruiser numbers is no... I know we're here to attack the convoy, but reducing British battlecruiser numbers is no bad thing. Bring the battleships around. Yeah, the Incomparable's having a really bad time. Yeah, she's got big 14-inch guns, but she's not got the armor to resist those same guns being fired back at her in any way. The Inflexibles are engaging as well, but they're also being pounded. Okay, slow it down. I need to be able to actually make command decisions better. There we go. Oh, the Inflexibles just took a massive hit. There we go, boys. Keep it up. Oh, Brevnets is in a bad way. Oh, turn away, boys. Turn away. Let the battleships come and do the talking with their big 14-inch guns. Come on. That's the way. Let us come and do the talking. There we go. Come on. Killing comparable. At least kill one of them. Yes! We flash-fired a British battlecruiser! Flash fire, boys. First flash fire of the day. Yippee-ki-yay! Enemy battlecruiser hit by a torpedo. Yep, it's the Inflexibles. Keep hitting them, boys. Don't let them get away. Come on, they've got to be in a bad way. Yep, there's one of them. I think she's sinking. Yep, she's probably sinking. And that's probably the other one. Put gunfire into her. Come on. There we go. Keep hitting them, lads. Keep hitting them. Absolutely keep hitting them. There we go. That's the way. That's the way. 1, 2, 3, British battle cruiser sunk. Hey! And we didn't even lose a goddamn thing. Oh my god, we didn't even... I mean, yeah, the convoy got away, so whoopee. But... Or did it? Do-do, dibbity-do-do-do-do-do. Sink any 2 ships. Mission accomplished. Alright. Okay, I didn't even hit the convoy, but okay. Well, we just casually sank 3 British battle cruisers. Which has got to count for something, I guess. Three British battle cruisers. For no Russian losses. That's a hell of a feeling. That really is. We just casually annihilated 3 of Britain's battle cruisers. Didn't take a loss ourselves. I'm not gonna lie, these 14-inch armed battleships proving their worth. I'm glad I called them back from the Far East. Oh my goodness, there were 5 battleships out there. And they never even engaged. They must have been close escort with the convoy. Yeah. So there was... Renown and Benbow. Centurion and Formidable. And the battleship London. Oh. I'm glad I didn't engage them, but I managed to sink 3 British battle cruisers. The Battle of the Celtic Sea. There we go. Oh god, we're blockaded. Logical step. Together we can crush our enemy. Yes, we're allied to the Germans now. Ugh. I need to move the Sinop class out of the Baltic. Into Northern Europe. Fleet battle. I'm not happy with this unless the Germans are gonna support me with a contingent. I'm not happy. Several cruisers. supporting forces. No, I'm not. I'm not. I am not going to engage the British in a fleet action if it's not going to cost me a stupid amount of VP. Did I receive the meme? I shall just check for you. Give me a moment. Montana told me to send me this. Fleet when war in Britain is about to happen. I don't like this. Yeah, pretty much. That is about the size of it. That is very much about the size of it, yeah. There we go. Yeah, problem is we're still blockaded. For now. Cruiser action. Okay. If we use our battle cruisers effectively, we should be able to... Yes, it is. And it's the Synops as well. Ireland, 30 aircraft. Some cruisers and supporting... Okay, so this may be a chance to sink some more. Because the Synop class, you may remember, are, at your suggestion, the very well-armoured battle cruisers that we've got. They're also oil-fired, so they can steam around at 28 knots continuously. Give me battle speed. What are we looking at here? Okay. Looks like an inflexible... 2 Indomitables, which... Oh my lord, they should not be here. They do not have the armor to be here. And something else. I don't know what that ship is in the rear, but... Yeah, those ships should not be here. None of them have the armor to... And another incomparable. None of them have the armor to stick in this fight. None of them do. Breakaway, expand the distance, use our superior range. So increase the range. Oh, sweet Jesus, she just took an absolute battering. Yeah, she just took 6 14-inch shells. Good lord. Yeah, break off the RPAG. She needs to go home. The 2 other battle cruisers will cover her retreat. Oh, good lord. What destroyers do we have with us? Not many. Order them to do a flotilla attack anyway. Just try and keep the British from... Oh my god, we might lose all 3 Synops. And on that bombshell, we will end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. On that bombshell of the possible loss of 3 out of the 4 Synop class, we shall leave it. Take care, folks, and I'll catch you next time.